Konnichiwa. This is my review for Practical Japanese, Basic Expression for Living and Traveling in Japan by Kiyomi Ogawa. I've been studying Japanese for over 3 years now, and I've taken courses on a weekly basis, along with studying online, a private tutor, and of course, though, occasionally buying another book or so, which allowed me to accommodate quite a few different books here. And so on. And oh, look, here's another one too. So moving that aside, I've seen a lot of different books out there when it comes to studying Japanese, and along with having a guide for me when I'm traveling to Japan. And I found this one very, very useful. Practical Japanese is unlike a lot of other Japanese books out there. For the basis of things, this one is very well organized. And what you'll see here is the structures are kind of squared out, almost like if you were in elementary school or middle school and you had to, complete your English studies and fill in the blanks. This one does it a little bit different than most Japanese books, in where you mostly see bold letter text and you would have to replace it. These give common structures in terms of sentences and covers a lot of questions in regards to having a full conversation when you're in Japan. That being said, this book is also very thin in terms of lightweight. It's not as thick as some of these other books. As an example, I would bring one of these two with me going to Japan, and it's quite heavy. It's pretty thick, and along with that, the text is also pretty small. One of the reasons for these being thick, these are mostly college textbooks, and in which there's always something in which you have to fill out, or a quiz that you have to do in your studying. And this is more just for the average user just trying to learn and study different vocabulary words and sentence structures. So it really does cut it down, but it doesn't miss any area. It covers a lot of conversational Japanese. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was studying Japanese, a lot of the conversations I didn't learn until about my second year going into books like these. And even then, it was, this got into a little bit more casual. And this book covers both a very good formal essentials for traveling or just being in Japan, along with a lot of casual sayings as well. The vocabulary words are up to date, and it starts things off in a much better sense than most other books. And I think it has to do with the fact that this is a brand new book for the ages, and it doesn't have to go through many different revisions in seeing what is up to date today. This is really today's language and what people are actually saying in Japan, which is much different from when I'm bringing the Genki with me, or the Japanese for busy people, or even structural functional Japanese. Some of the things that you'll read in this book and what you'll practice and what you'll learn is something that you'll hear if you're going out at a restaurant, shopping at a store, or just asking questions for directions maybe at a subway or so on. So if you are learning Japanese or you're traveling in Japan, I highly recommend that you buy this book. It's a good companion to have. It's very lightweight, and it really doesn't take up too much space in your luggage. You can read it. It's very legible, has great pictures and diagrams, very well organized, and the tables are just there. So this gives my 2 thumbs up for this book.